We waited 3 years for this. 3 years of concept art and solarpunk dreams. Now I finally had the Loftia Beta in my hands. Well, technically it was on my MacBook, and after a weekend of testing, I have to tell you the results are complicated. If you're a Mac user or if you're playing from somewhere like South Africa like I am, you'll need to hear this before you hit that wishlist button on Steam. I got invited to the Loftia closed beta test and I spent the first weekend testing one thing in particular. But let's rewind. And if you're new here, I don't just review cozy and indie games, I help you figure out which ones are actually worth your time. And Loftia is trying to do something huge. It's a cozy solarpunk MMO that feels like the meeting of Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing, but in a sustained future. It's launching on PC and macOS first, which is a big win for the Apple community, but we have to talk about how it actually runs. Okay, firstly, let's get into some technicals. I'm testing this on an M1 MacBook Air. Now the devs did release a hot patch specifically for the M series chips, but here's the reality. On an M1, it is a struggle. We're talking low FPS and some heat. If you're on an M2 or an above chip, you're likely in the clear, but for us OG Apple Silicon users and for the newer Neo users, the optimization still has a way to go. But performance isn't just about hardware. Wait until I tell you about the server situation. Being based in South Africa, I naturally expect higher ping, but this was hitting 800 to 1000 ping, which is unplayable. And for an MMO, that is a challenge. But remember, this is just the beta test. The devs are using us to stress test these exact issues, and I hope by the launch we'll see some of these technical difficulties sorted. Okay, technical hiccups aside, can we talk about the soul of this game? The character customization is a 10 out of 10, and I love curating feel-good moments, and I look for games that actually see their player base, and seeing things like diverse hair textures and features right out the gate is a breath of fresh air. And it just doesn't feel generic, which is fantastic. Weirdly enough, it also reminds me of those old school flip line like pop-up pizzeria games. It's got that specific productive cozy energy about it. You're farming, building neighborhoods, and working on community projects, and it's all about building this sustained world with your friends. That community first vibe is exactly what the cozy game genre needs right now. Now, for the big question, is Loftia going to be the crown for the best cozy game of 2026? It's early days. The foundation is beautiful, the art style is iconic, but the depth of gameplay and the accessibility for lower end PCs and Macs will be a deciding factor. If you love low stress social simulations, this will absolutely be your next obsession, so I'd keep an eye out for it. So, are you going to be buying Loftia on release day, or are you going to wait for the more technical difficulties to be sorted out and tested first? Let me know down in the comments, and I want to know if this MMO style works for a cozy game. If you want more honest, cozy, and indie reviews that tell you which games are worth your time and lifestyle, hit the subscribe button. I've got a lot more coming your way, and I'll see you in the next one.